My name is Virgílio Bento, and I'm the CEO and founder of Sword Health. Sword is a tech-enabled provider of physical healthcare, and our mission is simply stated as freeing people from physical pain. I never had the objective to be an entrepreneur. I just wanted to find a solution to a problem. 25 years ago, my brother had a car accident. Because of that accident, he was 12 months in a coma. He was in need of high-intensity, high-quality physical healthcare. And I saw firsthand, very vividly, the challenges that both my parents faced to deliver that kind of therapy. He is an independent member of society. He has his own job, and that outcome is really because my parents never gave up on him. I'm doing this because I felt very vividly as a young boy the challenges that families face when they have to recover the physical health of someone they love. If you look at those problems, that's for me this paradox of how we deliver better quality of care, but at the same time we decrease costs. Technology solves that problem, and our technology definitely solves that problem. With our digital therapist, which is an AI technology combined with human clinical teams, we are able to recover the physical pain and the physical function of patients in a much more efficient way in terms of costs, in terms of patient experience, and of course also in terms of clinical outcomes. Our number one value at Sword is do it for the patients. And what this means is you never take shortcuts. You never compromise on quality of care for a higher gross margin. We spent 5 years fully focused on developing the technology, developing the product, getting the clinical validation. That basically assures us we could be confident that this was the best possible treatment option for patients. I think you cannot be romantic about it. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard because you want to create something that doesn't exist and you want to implement it at a scale which is a worldwide scale. So it's supposed to not be easy. You need to be very, very resilient. I was really impressed by General Catalyst, not only by the previous successes that GC had in the healthcare world, which were very impressive, and we wanted to get access to that experience, but also in terms of how aligned we were in terms of being mission-driven, in terms of the ethos of how we do this, in terms of how we see the future. And then the access to General Catalyst Network, where we are able to get the first foot into the door. That first step, it's very important, and GC has been very, very impressive in that regard. The relationship with an investor is a very personal one because you are going with this person through the ups and downs. But one of the other things that really impressed us was Quiz, and I really have a personal connection with Quiz. We see the world in the same way, and then I can discuss anything healthcare related, and he knows more about that than me, and I know a lot about that subject. We are building the physical health company, the company that takes care and is the gatekeeper of the world's physical health, because the problem justifies that. Starting in Portugal in a small city, now being a brand name global solution, one of the fastest growing, if not the fastest growing company in the digital health space, that comes down to the team. And the team is the same team that is going to build the future. So that really makes me very, very optimistic about the future. I think there's a massive potential for technology to change how the healthcare world operates. And we are seeing the fruition of new technologies like Sword, but also many other different technologies. I think there's a wave of innovation that's going to be completely impressive in the next 10, 20 years of healthcare. Now, the puzzle is definitely not complete. And I'm not sure if it's ever going to be complete, because there is no defining moment where we say, we've made it. They are just pieces of the puzzle. Because right now we are very successful commercially, but this is still pretty much an untapped problem. So we want to be the main gold standard of care. So we still have many of those pieces of the puzzle, those special moments coming ahead of us.